It always bothers me when people talk about the world outside the university as the real world, as if what we're doing here is not real. But I know from my own experience and from talking to so many students that when you're trying to work 2 or 3 jobs and perhaps raise a family and get up in time for class and do homework, that's intensely real. It galls me when people say that that's not real life experience. And I like to do whatever I possibly could to help students make that a little bit less intense, a little less of a worry to have to know where their tuition money is going to come from.
I applied while I was in the state of Virginia, and I didn't have the money to come do a tour or visit or come meet my advisors or any professors, but everyone that I spoke to online or I spoke to over the phone was so very helpful that I didn't have to set foot on campus until the day class started. And Kent State also was very generous in giving me a transfer award and also helping out with endowments for books. I didn't have any options at one point, and I went to my advisor out of nowhere without an appointment, and the very next week he came to me and he said, "I have some good news for you." And I said, "I can use some right now." And he told me that I had received an endowment and I hadn't applied for it or anything, and I just thought that help was so wonderful, so great at that point because I was really struggling.
Deona was my student in College Physics 1 last fall. It's a half semester length class. I noticed early on that she was there and sitting up front and bright and engaged in the class, but then she disappeared and did a little checking and found out that she had some family emergencies and was not able to be in class. And she was in danger of failing the course. So I worked with her, found out the problem, was able to get an incomplete for her. And then she was able to work with me. She came in early every Wednesday and we went over homework together until she was able to earn back the points she had missed, and she was able to then pass the class by the end of December.
It's very hard for students to try to be full-time but still work several jobs, and I can't even explain how vital it was that I received financial aid, because it allowed me to be able to study and excel. So I must give back because it was given to me. And I want to be able to give, some student, that has some bright future, the opportunities that I was afforded. So I have to.